So the things that you want to obtain in your life, you want to say, what am I focused on? Am I grateful for what I have? Like I say it all the time, I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for this day. I'm grateful for the time I meet every single person I run in contact with, whether it be in the grocery store, the market, driving down the street, getting my children, picking up my daughter. I even say I'm thankful for, or I'm grateful for other people that I've come in contact with, even if on the side of the street. I'm grateful for that interaction because I did not have to necessarily be there to impart in them something like a smile or hear a thank you or I appreciate you being a key factor in my life. I had a few family members. I was on Facebook the other day, and I literally took time out to reflect. I reflected on my family and how I am the person I am right now because of them. Right? They have always kept me grounded, whether it be growing up from a 4 or 5 year old, and I was running down the street through life, running down the street, and I grew up to 9, 10, running down the street, again, hurdling obstacles and things of that nature. And each interaction that I have with my family, I replay that in my mind, and it was like, wow, that was huge, right? So without my family being in the position they helped me each step to grow and grow and grow, I could have turned out to be a totally different person. So I'm grateful. So I am them, or I sent them a secret message with a picture of some things that just really touched my life, and I started to tear up, right? So that put me in a position of gratitude. And they responded in a way that just made that interaction so real for me, right? So I want you guys to take that on and just watch how things change and affect your life piece by piece, day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. I promise you, you will just be elated at some of the things that you just will see that come to pass, right? So the fourth thing, and you want to be a good steward, right? What do I mean by that? Being a good steward is everything you have. So the one before that, you want to be grateful. So the things that you do have, whether it be a point A to point B vehicle, whether it be a vehicle or a home that you're sitting in right now. I'm at my home address. I'm excited to be here. I have some things I still need to take care of, but guess what? I'm very grateful. And in the middle of that, I'm also a good steward. I clean up my home. I wash my car. I try to vacuum it out as much as I can. Since I have 4 beautiful children, sometimes it gets messy. So I definitely put myself in a position to clean it up best I can. And if I have a busy week, I try to take time out on the weekends or minute by minute to jot down in my planner or even my cell phone, right? And I do that because it gives me the best opportunity to remind myself to be a good steward. And even if I take a percentage of my money that I have to give to charity, or I have some extra surplus, I try to give those things to the people that are less fortunate. Why do I do that? Because I want to have the abundance and the ability to give to other people, whether it be my last. For me, if I have a surplus or I have the ability to get more, I'm going to give it out. You only can, and pay attention, this is going to help you. You only can keep what you give away. That sounds weird. So if you give away money, right, to anyone else, or you give away something that you actually want to have, right? Don't give away something you don't want. Like, I have this phone. This is my Note 3 phone. Has a protector, auto box, and everything. This is my Note 7 I have to give back. I'm upset about it. So would I give this phone to someone else? Whether it's still usable, still works, but I'd rather give them this phone if it didn't have to be recalled, because this phone is a better model, has more apps, more variable options that I would want to keep or have access to. But since I have to give it away back to the company, I can't give it away or impart it in somebody else, because guess what? They have to return it anyway. So that's an example of, don't give something to someone that is not going to bring them value, or that you want to have access to it as well. So the fifth thing, or even, I'm sorry, before I go, if you give your money to a charity or a church or anything else, you want to make sure you're cognizant or aware that you have the ability to do great things, and you have pay yourself first, but also take the position or the money that's allocated to those groups that you want to be charitable with. Like, I know this month we are operating in breast cancer awareness. That's why I'm wearing this shirt, right? So I have a lot of people and friends that I have that have been impacted by that, and I want to make sure that I'm very sensitive to their needs and what they have and what they have lost in the past. So I try to be aware and give what I can, whether it be my time, whether it be some resources, whether it be money, or anything that's going to be of assistance to that foundation that I want to be a part of for that month, or be a part of for that week, or part of for that year. So the fifth thing I want to go on, if you are making money, right? A lot of people get upset because they think if you have a business or a home-based business, or even a business, or you're making a lot of money. I have 4 businesses because I have 4 children. So I literally have an opportunity having money or utilizing sources of income to help other people, or trying to maintain or obtain those that level, or the money you're trying to attract. Or they want to label it as greed. That's not it. Now, it's never been in certain people say, well, the root of all evil is money. That's not true. The greed behind it is the evil portion of it. Now, I take the money or the time that I have, or the resources I have, or just my ability to help each person I come in contact with. So each person I come in contact with, whether it be from the level of a homeless person on up to a CEO, I treat them the same way every time I meet someone, and I try to remember that could be me. That could be my family member. That could be someone I care about. That could be my mother, my father, my siblings. Anytime I come in contact with, that could even be the person I love and care about on down the road, right? It's for people that don't see life in other people, don't speak life into other people, that I want to remind you that it takes a minute for you to be unsuccessful. It takes a minute for you to have everything taken away from you. So be careful, or be mindful of the 5 things we talked about. So the first thing is you want to eliminate jealousy, right? Or hating. The second thing is you want to not operate in scarcity, right? So the third thing you want to be mindful of is gratitude. So be grateful. And the fourth thing, you want to be a good steward. And the fifth thing, and I want you to remind this of yourself, having money is not greed. Wanting money is not greed. Doing things to maintain or obtain that money in a way that's not proactive could be consistent of greedy or hoarding, or certain type of things you guys want to do, and they're not indicative of you being a successful person. So my name is Kevin Nunn. Please send me a like or link, or go to my fan page on Facebook. It's second, the word 2, ND, 2 I's, second 2 Nunn, NUNN on Facebook. Send me a like or share. Also, if you would please, the Lion Share on Instagram. It's the Lion Share, the word the underscore lions with an S underscore share, also on Instagram. I look forward to getting great feedback from you guys. Subscribe to my channel. I want to give you great opportunities to have some free free links coming up, have some free giveaways coming up as well. I just want to let you know you guys are very, very important to me. I don't know you personally, but I have some great things to impart into you, some wisdom, and I want to share. So I appreciate you for who you are and what you are and what you're doing and what you will become. My name is Kevin Nunn. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much.